Paranoid bitch, I'm tweaking, locking myself in my home. And I don't wanna go to no parties, little baby, so don't send invites to my phone. She say I'm an asshole for no reason, cause I just wanna be left.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Unruly here, back at it again with another video. And in today's video, I will be teaching you how to play Valkyrie, the new legend that has come to us in Apex Legends Season 9 Legacy. We're going to go through how you can use her movement to full tactical advantage. We're going to go over how to use her tactical, because her tactical can be really strong or it could be absolutely useless. You're basically limited to your own imagination. So I'm going to be showing you in the range some of her movement and how you can use her ability, as well as I also have some gameplay and some clips for you guys, so you guys can get a better understanding on how you should play Valkyrie, and some do's and don'ts. So first of all, as you guys well know, she has booster rockets. You see, you can change the flight mode with left and right click there in order to move her rockets around. She also can be, her Q can be used up in the sky as well. So by switching that to hover mode and then using her Q, she has those rockets. Now, supposedly it is a bug right now that you can, with holding her Q and your spacebar or your jump button, you can float indefinitely, or basically indefinitely. Not sure if it's supposed to be a bug or whatnot, but you can fly a lot longer as long as you hold the Q out if you're up in the air. And again, you could do that on controller as well. Fly up pretty high, hold your tactical in, and you can pretty much hover the entire time. I've done this to look for teams, honestly, because playing Apex Legends, you struggle to find people. You really do. But here's also a way to, she doesn't really have much of her own escape. You can use her to take over high ground. You could use her to change directions if you're flying out the door. She's essentially, you play her like you do if you were to play Horizon. Now we know that she did get a nerf, but you can use her the same way as you normally would, with just simply using her to take high ground, get out of sticky situations like Gibby ults. Now Horizon rockets, or excuse me, Valkyrie rockets you can get in trouble with. It's easy. It's an easy way to take high ground. Okay, get different angles and whatnot. And if you're running from people and you slide out and around the door, you could just take the jets out. You could also use the jets to save yourself from a rough landing. So normally when you fall from a greater distance, you do that little slump. You can use it to touch off and essentially do a smooth landing like you would with Horizon. Now, watching a pro player use this character along with myself, you can use her movement to, if you get caught out in the open, you can essentially use her movement to dodge fights. So you can redeploy your jet really quickly, so you could just strafe back and forth, spam the rockets, essentially hope that they miss their entire magazine in order to avoid extensional amounts of damage. And that's basically do for her movement. We're going to go over some gameplay now, do's and don'ts. We're going to do a field test with Valkyrie. So in this clip here, to be clear, Valkyrie is a tactical character. You want to use her to be taking high ground, taking different angles for your teammates, and all around being a nuisance in the fight. Generally, you don't want her to be the entry frag character. So when you see this clip here, my teammate takes the brunt of the damage right away. I come in and take a different angle, use the rockets to keep him inside, and then I go and clean up the fight there. Again, in this clip here, I jetpack up, take the high ground on a team that we knew was crafting, and take a different angle. Again, this is a character that you don't necessarily want to entry frag or fly in first, but you want to be able to assess the situation, call out for your teammates, because you'll be up in the sky. In fact, I actually ripped this Valkyrie out of the sky as she's trying to get rockets down on me. I used those rockets on the Octane who ran away to keep him away and separate targets. Again, there's that soft landing that I was talking about inside the firing range. Now we know that these two players are on the opposite side here. The Valkyrie is down and separate, so she cannot be revived, and my teammates are able to finish and clean up the rest of the work for me there. Now, in this clip, let's talk about her ultimate. Her ultimate allows you to redeploy your entire team. So in this clip here, you're going to see there was a fight not too far from us, actually northwest, and we were able to redeploy on top of this fight here. Now you're going to see I fly up over this wall here, and with her tactical scan, I do find a solo player. So here's an instance where redeploying to a fight and using her tactical scan or passive ability, we're able to find another fight and single out another player and gather that intel right there. Valkyrie is really, really strong at doing things like this. You can rotate into third parties, you can rotate out of fights, and all kinds of crazy stuff with that redeploy there. Even run away as a rat as well. So you're going to see in this clip, as it progresses in the gameplay, rocket usage. I have a lot of clips how to properly use her rockets. And essentially, you want to use those rockets to engage and disengage from fights. So as you saw, I was able to stun that one character with the barrage, and then I'm able to go in here and solo out the last remaining player. We do also get third-partied in this clip, because we do end up landing on everybody here. So you're going to see real soon, again, using the rockets to isolate and separate targets. You want to use those rockets to create space. As you see, I'm frying an Octane here, and in order to create space for me to bat, I'm going to peek, drop my rockets on him, add a little bit of more damage to help my teammate in the fight there, and I'm going to be able to bat safely because we created space. I weakened him for my teammate here in the clip, and we're able to press on. Now, one important thing to mention, the rockets are primarily used outside. You get the most effectiveness out of using the rockets outside because you're able to actually place them. Inside, you're going to see a couple clips of how you can use them inside, but they're less effective because you don't get the full range of motion to be able to place them right on top. Again, disengaging and re-engaging in fights, you're going to see that we engage this fight here with my rockets. I get a stun on someone who's looting a death box, making it pretty easy to clean up, and my teammate finishes the rest of them. Now you're going to see, again, because we flew using her tactical to land on everyone, you're going to see where we do get, I would assume, 4th or 5th party, because this is we've fought a lot of teams so far. So I find out where this Valkyrie is. She is going to use her rockets here very shortly to try to engage in this fight. Now, I know the Valkyrie was on that side. I get a stun on her, again, using the rockets to engage the fight. You get that stun off. You get any damage on her to make her weak for your teammates, or just to create space in general. Here, I use the rockets to get out of her cluster rockets. And we're able to continue to push on the fight because she's not able to create space that she needs, and we end up taking her down. Now again, after taking down the solo Valkyrie, you are going to see another instance where we get jumped again by another team here, and you're going to see how I use the rockets again to create space. This guy is rotating to my right. I'm trying to res my teammate, so I'm going to use the rockets to create space and keep him over where I need him. Now, unfortunately, he has a teammate on the left side that is keeping an angle on me with a Spitfire, so we're just going to hide there and focus on getting the closer person. In this fight, I'm able to crack him with my shields, and I can push normally. The Peacekeeper being back has allowed me to really clean up fights pretty quickly. It is a strong shotgun, and you're going to see right here the clutch up. Again, this Loa likes to pull up really quickly. She does end up having to pull the Spitfire out on me, but we're able to take care of that with the Peacekeeper. Then in this clip here, I'm going to show you how to, again, use your rockets to engage and disengage in fights here. Now, with the rockets and being able to glide, how I showed you guys in the firing range, keeping your tactical out, I was able to find a team healing inside the Bangalore smoke, and the rockets cleaned them up pretty easily. In fact, if I didn't call out to my teammate Remy, you would have saw that I would have gotten the whole squad wipe, but I made the call out that there was a team there and he was able to get one of them. And that's just another way you could use that. But now you're sitting there probably thinking, Unruly, how do I use these inside? And here is a clip showing you using that inside of the new location of Icarus. I'm able to, with the hangars being a little bit taller, you're able to get those rockets down, and I do separate the weaker legend, or the weaker teammate from the lifeline there, and I'm able to drop rockets on top of her, separate the two, and get the kill. Here, this is off early drop. I'm able to get a stun onto the Bloodhound here, and I'm able to clean him up real nice. Using that stun to engage in fights and disengage is something that I really want to stress out to you guys. The rockets can be used very tactically. She also has the same audio issues as Horizon does, so you can land on people silently at times. Here again, you're going to see that I'm trying to res my teammate after I just got those 2 kills there. But I do end up hearing them, and to engage the fight again, I pull up really quickly, drop the rockets down, I'm able to get some stuns and hits on the down character, and right away makes this fight a little bit easier for me with the scout. And that is a nice triple kill there. In this clip here, you're going to see that I'm able to use those rockets to essentially breach this room here. Using the rockets, the teammate can't really do much. He's knocked, she's stunned. I'm able to fly through the door. Again, here I use the rockets to space out all the people. Use her jetpacks to get up onto this wall. And there is 2 squads fighting each other in this clip. So you're going to see me shoot people in the back a lot because, again, she's a very tactical character. You could play high ground. You could retake high ground like you're going to see me do multiple times whenever I fall off this wall. Jetpacks do the nice and make it nice and easy for me in order to take out one of these squads here. If you look at the top right, I have 715 damage, and that's just from me shooting at and fighting these 2 teams right after the squad wipe I had there. She makes getting in and out of fights really easily, and again, a very tactical legend. So you're going to see me sit here for a little bit, assess the situation, play to my strengths, and I'm going to drop onto and clean up the rest of this squad. There is a little bit of jetpack dashing and movement along the ramp in order to take out this Horizon, who did end up getting the drop on me. In this clip here, you're going to see me use the rockets to engage into the fight, though my teammate was a Watson, so Watson counters the rockets with her ultimate, so I'm not able to necessarily do too much damage here, and I have to end up coming in and cleaning up the fight with brute force, so to speak, because of that gen taking out my rockets. So just a reminder that the Watson gen can block your rockets, so just be careful when you assess the situation. And again, you can use these, her rockets are up to your imagination. Right here, you're going to see me hover over a Bangalore trying to run away from me, but I drop rockets on her noggin, and I'm able to clean up that fight. Again, I just really want to stress that her rockets are used to engage and disengage in fights, basically create advantages for yourself. You're also going to see in this clip here that you are dodging the ultimate, essentially avoiding all damage that you can possible. Her teammate does end up doing a lot of damage here. I get the Octane, and as I'm trying to retake the high ground with my jets, the Mastiff is going crazy. So I noticed there that I can't actually take that high ground unless she's going to kill me. I'm able to turn around and finish off that fight there. So that's going to do it to express how to take on Valkyrie, learn the legend, how to tactically play her, and use her to complete effectiveness. If you guys have any more tips and tricks that I didn't show here, you can let me know down in the comments down below. If you learned anything, please let me know. If I missed anything or you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below as well. I gladly help you out and learn the new legend. She's extremely fun. You can do a lot of cool things with her. Her movement is great, and her tactical, if used correctly, can really change the pacing and how the fight is all laid out. If you guys do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, like the video, and again, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.